Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Infinite Abilities Podcast. I am your host, Nick Earhart, and we are here to encourage each other to find our own unique abilities. Let's go. All right, everyone. So today we have Chris, and Chris is an amazing dude. He met with my business partner, Kyle, a while back. Fortunately, we had to reschedule this twice, so we're both excited that we can finally make it happen. So, Chris, before we get started, can you just tell the audience who you are?
Okay, my name is Chris. I'm nearing the age of 40. Woof, we're getting old.
Well, you don't look like it.
Thank you, yeah. The lights are showing, that doesn't matter. I am the founder and CEO of Chris Beyond the Web Media for the last 10 plus years. We're going to be heading into our 11th year in November.
Awesome.
And I host two podcasts, entertainment podcasts, the motivational and self-help podcast. And, you know, I help a lot of people with the podcasting, blogging, streaming, and I do a lot of tips and tricks to that. I've talked about, self-doubt. I talk about a lot of the, self-help, like those kind of topics, like kind of.
Yeah, like self-development, mindset, that type of thing.
Yes, yeah.
Same
also,
here.
Yeah. And I have the CBLDW show, which is our second podcast, and that is actually a movie and TV podcast. And we're currently heading into 2 episodes a week. So I got like 3 shows a week to make sure that goes up. And also I blog as well. I blog every week on Monday through Friday, or Monday through Thursday. My partner, Sarah, who's the COO, she does the Fridays, but sometimes we do Saturdays as well. It depends on what we have, scheduled for the week. But it's a week-to-week basis. But we're busy.
It's good. It's always good to have something to do, something to look forward to, and a reason to get up in the morning and get things done.
Exactly. And we're actually in the middle of restructuring our entertainment podcast. We're switching from Castbox to Spotify full time. So we're going to be, the audio will be on Spotify. And we're having some issues with our player on chrisbillweb.com. So it's like, okay, so I've taken those players, not players, but the page down. 2 pages have been taken down because it's just not loading anymore. So it's just really it's really frustrating with us. So I'm like, you know what? Forget it. I'm just going to, I'm going to restructure it all.
Yeah.
So we're restructuring the website a little bit too. So busy.
Good. Oh yeah, always. That's awesome. Now, on the show, I talk about entrepreneurs, and we also talk about people with special abilities, like I like to say, people with special needs. And I know that you are on the spectrum.
Yes.
And I love it because you're living your best life, and unfortunately, you don't see a lot of that these days. So I love to encourage people, like, no matter what your circumstances are, get out there and make stuff happen. Live the best life that you can.
Exactly. Yes. It's important. It's just, I know it's a struggle too sometimes, but, just keep going, keep trying, like the saying goes, you don't succeed, try again. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, I have, what's it called? High functioning autism. I'm actually I have a persuasive development disorder, PDD. That is actually my diagnosis. Since I was, I think, 8 or like between 8 and 10 years of age, I was diagnosed with autism. So it's been a while.
Yeah. Yeah. And, how does that affect day-to-day life?
Like, how does it affect it?
Yeah.
Some days are good, better than the others. I have my good days, my bad days. There's days I am very frustrated with, things. I'll be hitting the wall, which I shouldn't because it's pretty banged up in here. But I mean, some days are good, some days are bad. I just take it day by day. And there's like days I just don't want to do anything. I just don't want to, be involved, like do any of the work. And of course, Sarah is always there backing me up, so she can cover things for me for the day, for the day and all that. So it's really good to have her. But it depends, day to day, depending what's going on, or if there's a situation that happened, that's really frustrating me. For example, on Friday, the bus service was frustrating me. So I was having a good day up to the final bus heading home here again. So it's just, it depends on the day.
Yep. And hey, like, we all have days where we just don't want to do anything. That's typical.
Except,
I had that a couple of days ago. I was like, what? I'm gonna sit and watch TV for a while because I don't want to do anything. And
yeah.
that's okay,
And you want to have a balance in your life too, right?
Yep.
Yeah, because
Exactly.
you like, I've been told, Chris, you got to take a day off. You got to take 2 days, 1 or 2 days off for yourself. That's the one thing I've been really struggling with, is taking a day off, and I haven't been doing that lately. Hopefully tomorrow I can just sit back, maybe play some video games, have
There you
some
go.
leisure, fun time, for myself. So, but balance is important in life.
It's funny that you say that, because about 2 months ago now, one of my coaches said, Nick, you need to take 2 days off every week. You have to. I was like, no, I gotta get stuff done. He's like, no, trust me, take 2 days off. You're gonna end up getting more stuff done.
Yeah.
And he was right. I've been getting more stuff done and working less, but that's because I give myself time to enjoy life and recharge and, just improve myself.
Exactly. You need to, because you really, like, you can't be working 7 days and what you get is just not right. Like, even working 5 days, like Monday through Friday, that's good. Even Monday through Saturday. So, kind of keep like the Saturdays open if you need to finish anything, loose ends of any, like, the podcast, or for me, the blogs or the website stuff, just have a Saturday as a extra day of, in case you need it to get things done, right? So, and it takes Sundays off at least too. There's always an option there, but again, it comes to that balance too.
Yep, I take every Sunday and Monday off.
Okay, cool.
That's what
Sundays for me. Yeah, I'm on Sundays.
I like working Saturday because it's like, people are home, so if I call my clients or my leads, like, usually they answer the phone, and it's just a lot easier to get stuff done on a Saturday.
It is. Yeah, I agree.
And then Monday, who likes Monday? So why not just take it off?
Yeah, Mondays kind of like a drag sometimes. I feel like dragged out on Mondays. It's just like, do I have to really work today? Do I really want to do this? Then sometimes I take Mondays off too. I just like, nah, no, what? Forget it. I am just going to take the day off. So,
Yep. All right, let's talk about your business. Chris B on the web. What exactly is that?
It's a media company that produces blogs and podcasts and videos as well. We are actually now, we started our YouTube channel recently. We deleted all our other channels and we decided to start fresh. We produce videos hopefully every week, except this weekend we did not actually post anything up yet. I'm going to make sure to do that, but we do all of that. We produce blogs, podcasts, and the videos. We also actually started, we have the what is it called? The free 30-minute call, with me. That is something I started. They want like advice on like a podcast, something with podcasting or blogs or content. I'm doing a free 30-minute call now. Maybe I might put it up to an hour just because it might be a little bit better. But I mean, I started doing that with the website. Also, we do local events during the spring, summer, and fall. But right now we are currently kind of off at the moment. We are kind of taking some time off during the winter season, and we usually start back up in May. So
Okay, awesome, awesome. And then you've got two of your own podcasts. So, do you have guests on both of them?
just Entertainment Man podcast right now. We
Okay,
are currently looking, because we just actually left Matchmaker FM because they don't have the free service anymore. It's a paid, and I can't afford it right now. What email is the best way to reach out. Social media is the best way to reach out, and I'll be giving that at the end of the podcast, I'm sure. But yeah, just Entertainment Podcast has guests. Actually, CBOW show, we do have guests. But right now we're pretty well booked up for the year, because we have both shows on Wednesday and Fridays booked right for the year. So
awesome.
unless there's an opening, then I'll let everybody know for sure. But yeah, we do have guests on the CBOW show. If they have like a movie or TV show they want to cover, mostly movies, they can always reach out to me.
Okay, and then for your other podcast, what type of guests do you look for?
That's a good question. Basically, like self-improvement, other podcasters, bloggers, content creators on YouTube.
Awesome.
I've done businesses as well. Like I've had other businesses on, other entrepreneurs on the podcast. I've done mental health because I'm an advocate for people with mental health. I'm actually been diagnosed for a year now with anxiety.
Okay.
So, yeah, those kind of people. Like I'm pretty open, very open. You have an idea or like, what's the saying? Oh, I'm trying to think. Yeah. Like if you have like, a business or your podcast or any of those topics, yeah, reach out for sure.
Awesome. Well, hey, I want to say, if you need a guest, let me know. I would love to be on your show.
Oh, definitely. I will, I'll connect with you, after like, probably about on Tuesday. I'll say about Tuesday because I'm off tomorrow and, you're off on Monday. So yeah, by Tuesday, I'll, be sure to reach out and we could get something set up for you.
That'd be awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. And I know what you're all about, and I can talk about everything. So yeah, let's do it. I think that's awesome.
For sure.
And what is your goal for your business?
I would like to actually start making, start earning money. I have started earning money through chrisbiontheweb.com. I would love to get built up to a couple of hundred subscribers on YouTube. I'd love to get to 1,000 and actually be monetized and earn money from this. And that way we can actually start, doing a lot bigger things with the media company and, grow from there.
Well, let's talk after this because I'm a business coach and I also help people with the podcast and we help them make money with their podcast. So I'd love to give you some complimentary tips after this so you can take that and roll with it and start getting some more income.
All right. Sounds good for sure.
Yeah. Awesome. And I don't know if Kyle told you this, but our slogan is your abilities are infinite. What does that mean to you?
It means your abilities are infinite means you can do anything if you put your mind to it. And I said that many times on my own shows, on my own. I said you can do anything if you put your mind to it. Meaning if you think you can't do it, you have to think positive and you have to kind of, say, okay, I could do this. How am I going to approach this? And whatnot. So,
yep. Awesome. I love that. I think the same way. So I'm right there with you. And what is your website?
chrisbiontheweb.com. It's our official website, and it's such an amazing website. I have my team and I work so hard over the years, and we've learned a lot from the coding. We've actually started learning HTML, a lot of frame coding, but it's just been amazing, and it's really grown over the years. And we actually just reached over 1 million views on our website.
Really? That's awesome. Congratulations, because that's huge.
Thank you.
Wow.
That's a milestone. And actually, an Entertainment Man podcast that's actually celebrating 5 years today, too. So that's another milestone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Most podcasts don't last past 6 months.
Yes.
And most of them don't get to 100 episodes. And so, yeah, you're definitely doing really, really good.
Thank you. Yeah, because Entertainment Man's going to be hitting 300 probably in May. So that is pretty impressive.
Awesome. Yeah. Good for you. Yeah. And then, how can people find you on social media?
They can find me on social media, Facebook. I'm on X, aka Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Chris Biscoe on the web. It's the best way to find us.
Awesome. And is going to your website the best way to get in touch with you?
Yes, there's a contact page.
Awesome.
You kind of roll over like contact, and then there's like facts and questions, but there's also the contact. There's like 3 different emails. The main one for main inquiries, and then Entertainment Man, and then the Seabold of the Show. They're all there.
Awesome. And do you have one last message that you would like to leave the audience?
For sure. Never give up. Never, like, if you think you can't do it, you can do it. Never give up. My line is I never give up. I never surrender. And I heard that on the TV show Survivor from Rupert Boneham. And I was like, I like that saying, and I'm going to live by it. And never give up. Just keep on trying. If you don't succeed, try again.
Yep.
And it's really done wonders for me over the years. So I've really, really improved myself over the years. And I just didn't give up. I kept going, and I encourage you guys to do the same. It's never give up. And you guys ever need any advice, please reach out. We can do the free call. We could chat. I'm pretty well in the studio almost 24/7. I'm always around. So, please reach out to me if you want any advice or help on, content creation.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that. And I want to add to that, never give up. And a lot of people are so afraid of failing. Now, the way that I look at it is, if I don't give up, I can't fail. You only fail when you stop. So take every so-called failure, learn from it, and try again.
Exactly. And I witnessed failure in my life when my previous company went under, the video project team. That's something I did from 2005 to 2014 until Chris Biscoe on the Web Media came into the existence. We closed down because there was so much drama, there was so much problems within the staff. Like, it was just too much for us to handle, and I consider that a fail. But I am very proud of myself to, like, almost 11 years, well, it'll be 11 years in November, that we are still here almost 11 years later, and we're still going strong, and we're here forever. We're going to be here until eternity. At this point, I think, it's a testament that I really worked hard over the years. Now, I know Chris Biscoe on the Web Media wasn't the best at the beginning, but that's the start point. You have like a start point, and then you have like your middle, like your climatic climb up a mountain. I consider it like a mountain climb during your journey. Like, your journey is a mountain climb, and we're at the top of the mountain now. We're at the high peak of everything that we have done over the years.
Exactly. Yep, I agree with that. And you just gotta keep on climbing.
Exactly. If you fall off, you hold on to the rope, and you just get back up there and keep climbing.
Yep, exactly. All right. Well, Chris, this was really awesome. Thank you so much for being on the show.
No problem. Thank you for having me on. Appreciate it.
Of course. If you enjoyed this show, please go ahead and share it on your Instagram story and tag me here. stuff makes you heart. Also, go ahead and share it anywhere else that you see fit, because the only way that I can grow this is by you guys sharing it. I don't sell anything on here. I don't have any sponsors, so let's just get it out there by word of mouth and help more people. Alright, everyone, remember, your abilities are infinite.